Hello again everyone. I just thought I'd do another few part videos on making a wargaming table. This is the second table, much larger than the sample one I've already produced, and I've used some of the ideas that I did in the previous table. Not much difference to this one, maybe a bit more sturdy and obviously a lot heavier. I stuck with the polystyrene sheet. I bought a sheet of, I think it was 8x4. This is cut down to roughly 4 feet wide by 6 feet long. It's a little bit shorter than an official Warhammer gaming table, but I had to cut the board up to get it actually onto my car, because I was a bit too scared that the thing would fly off. So it's polystyrene beading, quite thick beading, which is dead cheap. I know you can buy the blue foam, which is much better finishing, but for this kind of large surface this is ideal. So this is a little offcut to give you an idea of the scale and size of the thing. Around the edging I bought some 2x4. This is actually pre-finished wood. You just get it in B&Q, home based, fairly cheap. Probably should have cut it into two, but the idea is it should give something for the dice to hit off against, rather than roll off the tables, but I'm not sure I quite got that desired effect. Underneath I used a big sheet of chipboard. It's cheap. I've glued it and screwed it in. I'll finish it off a little bit better when I turn it around. I wanted to use plywood, but it's really expensive and I couldn't get a sheet that really I could get at a decent price to make me want to spend too much on it. So on top of the polystyrene, I heated it to get a bit more of a finish, and then applied some PVA glue in a mix, and then on top, which you can see here in a close-up, I put this. This is actually adhesive for wall tiles, but you can equally use, any kind of filler that you have kicking around. So you can see you've got the foam, which is soft there. Once the PVA bit is on it, it gets harder, and then this stuff here gives it a nice solid coating. So the concept for this board is we've got two nice big areas for the assembling armies on either side. Inside we'll have some kind of mud or river, and I'll put 2 or 3 bridges over here, one for vehicles and the other 2 for troops. I'll just make them all the same size, I don't know which yet. And I built a little bit of detail in here, which will be a river. Slight problem is that the figures don't stand too well on this, so I might have to almost flatten it out a little bit but still make it crossable. It'll be just more like a visual detail as opposed to something that will be part of it. So my son plays both Warhammers. He's getting a little bit more into fantasy. He's just built these 2 up here. He's playing 40k, some of these guys here. So we're going to try and make it a neutral table so that you can play both types on the same board. It's pretty heavy, but I think it should be good enough to start with.